Okay, I'm with my brother, and he wants to talk about this creature right here called this. Can you talk about him and all of the things he does?
This is a frog. They are kind of related to frogs, but are on a whole nother planet. They also evolved from a kind of bird-like creature. I can show you. Now, you call this a blanked, I mean. This is its old cousin from 3,000, I don't know how to say that.
3,066 years ago.
Yeah. So these can jump really high. They have a antenna and dots all over the body that glow in the dark so it can walk through the darkness trying to find animals to eat. And that's all I have for this creature right now.
What about these creatures down here? Like these ones. They look interesting.
Yeah. This one is a mammal. Its tail. This one is a fur spine. The type of mammal that only has the body not with no fur, and the tail and head have fur. And they're really good hunters finding bugs.
What about this? This looks like a frog, but like a bigger version and looks like a beast.
Yeah, it's called a beastren. They used to have six different legs just to walk around. The older cousin is also behind this page. The six-legged beast. They also had an antenna, but their horns were still growing and they were a lot more tinier and they had the 6 legs.
Can you show us on both of them? Oh, his horns are these. It's right here. These are his horns.
This one is a undergrowth banshee. And this is the biome that I'm talking about these creatures in. The undergrowth banshee is a type of creature with gliders on its really long neck to help it soar through the air. Also has these two things that are ears to help it find its food, and its eyes shoot out these light beams to find food.
Really interesting. Can you tell us about its body and how does it work?
So, it doesn't have that much heavy bones. So that's the reason why it can carry all its body weight. And also, those wings are really strong, but it has to lean its head downwards to be able to fly. And that also helps it catch food. So when it's up above of creatures, it'll put its head down and then it can snatch a creature and eat it.
Is that the only one you want to do? Is that the last one?
Yeah.
Because we still have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, and 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And 13.
I can still talk about some things like the Glow Grove tree.
Where's the Glow Grove tree?
Right here.
The Glow Grove tree is right here.
This tree just has its leaves fall down like cherry blossoms, but once these leaves fall down, it grows a new tree. And it only takes 1 year for it to entirely grow. But they only live for 8 years.
That's interesting. What about like
this one?
Yeah, this one with
A gobble-glow bird is a type of species of bird with no feathers on its head or neck, but feathers on its body, tail, legs, wings, and on top of its head.
it has 3 feathers.
And you're wondering what this weird lines on the beastren and this is on them. That's a type of bioluminescence that grows on the creature's body. That helps them see in the dark.
What about this? The
Ablector.
Ablector. These are really good names. I'm not really good at naming names.
Yeah, this thing is kind of like a beetle, but has wings.
Is
A
this like
lot
the
of
insect?
legs.
Is this like the insect part?
Yeah, those are the two insects. It has a glowing bum.
And it has lots of legs, Alice, you said?
Mhm.
What
Yeah,
about this?
that's a kind of centipede-like thing. But it's actually a reptile, though, but evolved into a kind of like bug-like creature. The bigger cousins are in different areas of my planet. But this thing only has like glowing lines and this to help it see. And you're wondering what this thing down here is.
Yeah, what is that?
It
It looks like it lives in the water. Does it live in the water?
Yeah, it's called a mountain. These things are the biggest creatures of this area.
Yeah, I need to turn it like this to see all of them.
This creature is also has the entire island on its back just to carry creatures on it. They also move through the undergrowth that can about fit like 16 of them.
How does it like eat? Does it like eat like
It
large deposits of type of fish in the water?
Yeah, it eats this, a glow-eyed.
Can you talk about the glow-eyed really quick?
Yeah, the glow-eyed has the same thing for its eyes as the undergrowth banshee, and also have really tiny fins and these. And that's really just it. And these two things are the two little animals that evolved into the frunk. This is the baby, the bioluminescent taggle. This is a nest sunk, and then it evolves into the frunk.
Do you mean like is it like baby middle that turns into that?
Yeah.
That is it. What's about like these two creatures? I think you passed this one and this one up here.
Yeah. This is a mudclap gator. I know. I'm taking it from a creek. I have lots of gators on my planet. Hear me out, but they aren't actually gators. It just looks familiar.
So they're just naming them like that when they're not actually like that. This is actually really good. What is this? Right here. What's that?
That's a muddy skull crawler. They are really they're smaller than their cousins, have a different shaped skull on their head, and that's really just it.
What about this?
That's a globe-like dew. It's a type of fruit that I made up on my planet, and actually was the first ever fruit I made up on my planet.
And the glowworm trap holds it.
And also, when it's taken off, then it scares things away, so it can regrow a new one. Oh wait, I forgot to talk about these two things and this. First of all, this is a glowstone lizard evolved from, wait, I'm trying to find it. Where is it? Right there, a Bernstein.
Okay.
These have the stain glow.
Let me get the
Okay. These have the stain glow, and they also have a rocky
like a rocky head. Do they use that like they can hit people with it if they get threatened?
Yeah, and also to make the steam.
What about this and this?
That's a two-tail plankton. Not actually a plankton, but it's a type of decomposer. And it has two connected to a line.
What about this?
Oh, that's a glowwort. They're a type of little fish with a kind of like shark fin, a tail, and a angler antenna-like thing. They also have a tongue for sniffing out food in the water.
Is that it?
Yes, that's actually everything on this page.
Okay. Do you want to say bye?
bye everybody. And I'm not going to show my face because when I make my YouTube channel, I'm going to wait until you say, hey, do a face reveal. Bye.
Bye.